There we go. We may not have as many people as we had when we left the air, but at least I can see everybody's comments. Colin, John Hall, Mario, welcome back. Mark, Jorge, Devin, welcome in. Are you still FOMO Friday into anything for the rest of the year? No, no, no. For me right now, I can't FOMO Friday because everything has made a little bit of a move. So I had to stop that for the time being. Trading with J-Ride, welcome in. Kiana, thanks everybody for coming back. I greatly appreciate that. Make sure you hit that like button so we can help expand this beautiful community. And so you and I can expand our reach and we can entertain more of an audience as well. We're approaching that 20,000 subscriber mark. I know we're well over 19,300 now, which is fantastic. So I thank everybody who continues to come in and continues to share and spread the word. Good evening to you, John Hall, as well. Kiana, welcome in. But let me do this intro very quickly, and we'll talk about XRP, as we should be a little excited today. We're starting to move up just a tad bit, and like I said yesterday in the last few days, Bitcoin doesn't matter for XRP and a few of the other tokens. Bitcoin's taking its money with Ethereum, and if you understand the money rotation and the way money flows, you would understand why the altcoins haven't, especially XRP, the ones with the higher token holdings, haven't moved as much. It doesn't mean they're not going to. It just means that it hasn't hit their part of the rotation yet. Jacob, welcome in. Dundu at hi Tom, hi everyone, greeting from the Netherlands. I welcome you in from the Netherlands. Michael, Tom, and Matt Holden, good evening. Big CJ, good evening. So, good evening. It's 6:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Wednesday, December 6th, 2023. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. Can tell it's going to be a lively show today, and I do like that. Whenever XRP is moving a little bit in the positive direction, I feel like it's more of a positive outpouring. Not just that, but a more of a interested crowd. The crowd's a little more interested and easily entertained. Because we're all laughing, we're all happy, our money's up a little bit. You know, the last couple days it's been a little rough. It's been a little rough. So today I can just tell. I can tell we're all in good mood. We'll make this spicy, make it a spicy meatball and see what happens. So in the daily time frame here, it's a really finicky looking candle there. I mean, I don't know anybody who looks at that and says, wow, that's a very that's anything but volatile. That's a very volatile candle. The good news is, as we can see, we've only got 49 minutes until the candle close. We're up towards getting closer to the top of this candle. The top was around 642. Right now we're somewhere around here. You know, it came all the way down through. So the higher up we move this candle, let's say we have a candle close up near 635. That's a beautiful close. And then we can start to expand out of here. Sean Crothers, welcome in. And Peter Pan, I know I just seen a donation. That's very generous. I'm going to have to wait for that to come back on. But that's very generous. Last few days, not many donations. But it comes in waves. It comes in waves. Peter Pan, thank you for the $20 donation. I greatly appreciate that. Like, seriously. Thank you so much for that. Good evening, Sean Crothers, my main man from Maine. I hope you're having a blessed evening, sir. And XRP as well on this 4-hourly. It looks like it's done everything it needs to for the most part to make that an inverted hammer for the most part. Sure, it could pull down a little bit more. But if we hold that 6.3, what is this? 6.3, about 6.318. So 6.32, it's a perfect spot. Perfect spot. Yeah, Z-Lam, I got the chat back. I had to restart the stream. Which is cool because we have 54 people here, which is actually a couple more than we had before. Less likes than before. But we're getting there. 32 likes, 54 watching. Please make sure to hit that like button. Colin, welcome back in. But yeah, C-Zam, from experience, I knew I just needed to restart the stream and bite the bullet. It happens quite often on YouTube. I'm just very fortunate. It doesn't happen very often anymore. But it's just, I don't know what causes it, so. But yeah, so if this does play out the way it's looking, I mean, if we could close over here, the next move, sure, it could come out and drag out and hit that uptrend, but really, this is just an expanded uptrend. I'm just going to leave that so you guys can actually see what it looks like. This needs to move up here for either a rejection or, like I'm thinking, we're going to continue to move up. I think we're just starting to make some noise here for XRP, and I don't think it's quite done yet here. The only way it would be done is if we show a firm rejection on this downtrending resistance line, which is this falling channel expanded out. But some would argue, and I don't want to go down this road because I think we're in a good spot here. Some are going to argue if this goes on any longer, well, Tom, I think you're wrong. And isn't this going on far too long? But all you do is you just keep expanding it. So I don't think we're wrong. I just think this is the pattern, and everybody, sometimes you can't make a new formation up until it's time. I think it's still well within the same range. I don't think there's any reason to be going up and down, left and right. I think we've got a firm grasp of this, and this uptrend was nothing more than coming back to the top of the channel. But now we're on top of it. Ramming speed, so XRP poo-poo. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's up to personal preference, but this is what I always ask everybody. So I parked my money in XRP, start of 23 at 34.5 cents. So right now I'm pulling almost 100% here in a calendar year. I don't know, where else would you park your money that would give you that kind of return? Now the ones who don't like XRP are the ones who simply didn't buy it at the right spots, or the ones that don't understand what it is because they bought into some other social media influencers, some other YouTubers, higher than logical anticipation, where they're telling us it's going to 5,000 or 500 tomorrow. I want a $5 bot I could get you to say PPP. It doesn't take much. I like to read the comments. Hey, so at least I won you $5. There you go. There you go. But anyhow, XRP, we're starting to get outside of this channel. Now, the main formation here, this doesn't even matter. This was just to see if we're going to break down or continue to break up. This is still just a continuation on this pattern. We've already tested the bottom of a rising channel from June of 2018. And we're just stuck within here. These are the short time frames. Very short time frames. If we look at what we're trying to achieve by end of year, this is my all-time pattern formations. I just use some other charts so that I can draw in the shorter time frames for the technical traders or whatever. But this is what we're looking at. I still think by year of end, we should come up here, assuming we don't have some catastrophic event happen. And I think we should be able to push up here towards the 84.5, 85 cents. So, unless we break down, but other than that, we've got a long overdue cup and handle that's formed, and it goes all the way back to July. So we have a short-term one in here, but back here, we have a cup and handle it's coming much farther across. So, I would like to see XRP make a move before December 15th. It's just dragging it out, so I'm hoping it has a volatile burst. Because as we know on December 15th here in the USA, BUSD is going to delist off of Binance. So that should be interesting. So this pump should be expected on Bitcoin and some of these altcoins to follow in the very near future. Because if everybody's going to dump out of it, if they're bigwigs, you would expect a pump before a dump. Tom, any new news on SEC and Ripple things? No. There's not going to be any news until April. It's going to be very quiet. Next chance of anything to happen is April. And they're not going to give away anything now. So that's just standard operating procedure now. Let me get rid of this uptrend because this is what you were looking at. Other than that, XRP, I mean, it's trying to break back up. It's trying to break back up. We got a big resistance here we've got to break. And that'll come out on the next daily candle if we're meant to do it. It's not going to come on this one. Now it'll slow down for the next 43 minutes. Now it's just, can we fight? Can we try to fight that 64 cents? Right now we're in a great range. We broke back up. We're up 2.1%. Our market cap's up 722 million. So up another 122 million approximately or 112 million since I came on. And we're back over a critical 33.158 billion. And as I've talked about, there's nothing within here to relinquish this. If it just breaks up and continues to round the bottom, use the 200-day and the 4-hourly as support, and then in the daily time frame, continue to ride the 20-day for another push up. Even if you get a rejection and a double top, it should bring you back to 38 million or 38.9 billion. That's my interpretation of what I'm seeing here. So Tiki, it sure is playing swing with us. Good late evening, Mo. I'm glad to see you in here. Randall, welcome in. I see we got some that have snuck on in here just as of recently. I appreciate everybody tuning in on this Wednesday evening. This is XLM. It's caught right now. If it gets above here, the nice inverted hammer that looks like it's all but formed here in the daily, all it needs to do is get up here to break confirmation, and we very well could be in the midst of a move up to about 18 cents. That's the technical target if it breaks up instead of down. Jake, is XRP your only asset? No. Wolozy, welcome in. No. Quasi, good evening. Your mom hit those likes exactly. So my assets, as far as crypto, I'll go through it for the new ones. But please make sure to hit this like button while I'm doing this. Share this on social media. 61 likes, 92 people watching. If you don't want to hit that like button, you can always join Tom's Army to pay it forward, as I don't do paid promotions, advertisements, or sponsorships of any kind. But since somebody's asked me about my portfolio, I might as well advertise what you can do to support. But mainly hit that like button. You can send a YouTube super chat. You can look to trade crypto, video description below. The exchanges that I use for the very purpose of I'm going to tell you what I'm doing. So if you're trying to trade crypto yourself, in the video description below, you can find the ways I do it. I'm not going to give you exchanges and all that. It's just in the video description below. Darren, thanks for re-upping your membership to 24 months. Holy smokes, 2 years gets that much coveted 2-year badge, the 589 badge. How awesome is that on the moon? So what I hold XRP, XLM, XDC, 12,222 tokens of each. I own 72,222 tokens of DGB, and I can go over the numbers. Like XDC was around 2.8, XLM was around 8.5 cents, XRP was 346, 34.6 cents. DGB was at 00. I think it hit 6 because I bought some with somebody else at 008. Just to prove that you could still buy it there. H-bar, 10,000 tokens plus at 5.2. We've got 10,000 plus tokens of Flare at 0085. And I only say us because we bought it on FOMO Fridays and Winning Wednesdays. We have ZIL, 22,222 tokens around 025. I believe it was, or not 025. Or was it 015? It might have been 015. Now they're moving. I think it was it 015? I have to look at ZIL. I don't know. Everything moves so much that it's hard for, I think it was 15. It was. ZIL was at 15. And then 22,222 tokens of VeChain as well around 1516. One of them was 15, one of them was 16. I just can't remember now. And then Casper, we have 10,000 tokens that we bought on FOMO Fridays and Winning Wednesdays at like the 0032 or 4, somewhere around there. We've got 5,000 tokens of Solo at around 9 cents. And Corium around the same price. I think 8.5 cents on Corium, 5,000 of each of those. I think that's everything besides the gold and silver. No, we have Algo, 7,800 tokens at around 9.8. And then between me and Julie, I just keep it on hers. We have just over 10,000 tokens of Doge at 5 cents. But she bought hers when it was a bunch of zeros. We sold it out on the Saturday Night Live debacle, and she made thousands of percent. And then I bought them back, and she got to keep like 90-something% of her money. And I bought a little bit more than she had. So that's what I own. And then with precious metals, I put profits, and I've been doing it since 2017, and just, extra money into gold and silver bullion. So I became my own central bank. I don't believe in the US dollar. It's fake currency. But I believe XRP, the Internet of Things tokens, the ISO tokens, and the Internet of Things are like VeChain, IOTA. And I would own IOTA except for the fact that it's not available in my region still to this day. You've got Theta, Filecoin, and Digibyte. They're the smart tokens, the Internet of Things. And then you've got the ISO tokens, obviously, the other ones I mentioned. So it's a wide database. It's going to take time to get to where we're going. But eventually in time, if we just stay true to the model, and the model is what we understand and what we think is going to transpire here going forward, and I think we have the best model. I don't charge for it. But I think what we put together, when it's all said and done, it's not just going to be because of what we have in cryptocurrency. It's going to be the fact that we understood the relation between cryptocurrencies and precious metals, how they're a mano, they're best friends. John Patak, oh, Julie loves the assets. Oh yes, she loves the assets. In fact, she loved them so much she had to rework the old assets and add a little bit to them. Gave me an extension, so to say. But yes, definitely. I'm not conventional by any means, but I'm also not conventional in the way I earn my money either. Do you hold any quant? No. I wish I could, but it's too expensive. If it ever got back down to that $25 level, I'd consider. But unfortunately, that boat's passed, and if there's something else that I really want and desire, it's going to come at cheaper prices. Not because I think the other ones are going to reach quant, because XRP more than likely will never reach what quant will end up doing, only because the circulating supply is 1/10 of what XRP has. And I know a lot of people don't act like it matters, but circulating supply it matters. Believe me, it matters. No. For a beginner, I would tell you not to use Coinbase because I know what their books say. I personally, if I'm not using it, I don't think it's a good idea for a beginner to use it. Now, some will say Uphold, but we can dive. I have Uphold as well. But for a beginner, if you're looking for lower spot fees, I don't understand why you would. If you can get MEXC, do that, but in the USA, you can't do it. So use BitUnix. It's in my video description as well. Those are ones that low spot fees. I'm trying to make sure there's other ones like Uphold. I should put it in my video description. I don't know why it's not. Yeah, the only problem with BitGet is they turn their backs. Yes, I used to love BitGet, but BitGet turned their back on USA users, so I don't advertise it anymore at all. I don't even use an account there anymore. I used to love it. It was my number one for trading outside of holding on Uphold. Obviously, I've been transparent. When I store XRP, I like to use a Zoom wallet because it can be stored directly to the XRP ledger. So, but other than that, you know, it is what it is. But I would start out and understand what understand the fees and everything. The ones that I put down are the ones that you'll have the lowest spot fees. XRP and Uphold. Look at this. I just happened to stumble upon this last night, and I decided to save it for the live. So, users face XRP withdrawal issues on Uphold, and I just happened to be late last night. I happened to be reading some stuff, and this is just what I've seen. So let me know if anybody's had issues that are watching. I figured I'd have more people watching than just doing an update, but users face XRP withdrawal issues on Uphold. I've never ever had a problem on Uphold, but I also haven't done anything on Uphold to send it. So Uphold is currently facing a temporary issue triggering unprecedented delays for on-chain withdrawals of crypto assets on the platform such as XRP. The Uphold team swiftly announced their ordeal in a recent post on X, assuring customers that the issue is only temporary. According, XRP's already formed a golden cross in the weekly, but in the shorter time frames, you better believe it is. You better believe it is, and we'll go over that. Excellent overview. Excellent watchful eye to the charts, my friend. I commend you. I commend you, Big Mac. I'm in an overly good mood today because I like when everybody's kind of got a nice buzz going as far as how they feel about XRP. And today, more like, hey, XRP's up 700 million in the market cap. It might not be much, but we're going in the right direction here. I know we're getting closer to that line in the sand to where we can make a nice bounce here. Assuring customers that the issue is only temporary. According to them, they have had to delay blockchain withdrawals on the platform due to a technical problem. The team failed to disclose the case or the cause of the technical problem. I don't like the sounds of this. We have a temporary technical issue That means we've had to delay on-chain withdrawals for a short time. We'll be resuming normal on-chain withdrawals shortly. Huh. Has anybody run into this problem on Uphold? However, they confirmed that withdrawals would revert to their normal time frame in a short while expectedly. Uphold's disclosure and the issue itself have caught the eye, generating mixed reactions from XRP enthusiasts and other crypto proponents. Notably, some customers leveraged the opportunity to highlight their personal experiences as deposits and withdrawals have recorded delays. One XRP proponent expressed dissatisfaction with the development, noting that a transaction took 6 hours to complete, leading to a loss of funds. Uphold always goes up and down, or it always goes down in times of high volatility. That's why I give you some other options like MEXC, BitUnix. At least we have options. FEMX was a great option, but now they don't allow new users in the USA, those scumbags. They also revealed that they had transferred Ethereum from Coinbase, America's leading exchange, to Uphold. Still, the transaction had remained stuck for about 7 hours at the time of disclosure. The customer noted that they were still waiting for the transaction to be finalized, while some used the opportunity to advise investors against keeping their crypto assets on centralized exchanges. Most customers expressed satisfaction with Uphold's level of transparency, swift disclosure on the matter, and move that warrants commendation. Interestingly, the issue has come up amid the ongoing addresses registration for the upcoming Evernote airdrop for XRP holders. According to the Evernote, up to 23,858 addresses have registered per the most recent update, as the total qualifying XRP tokens crossed 2 billion. With only 2 participating exchanges, Uphold and BitTrue, some XRP community members have speculated that the withdrawal delays could relate to the upcoming airdrop. However, this seems unlikely, with others suggesting it might pertain to a scalability issue. Recall the Uphold witnessed a similar ordeal back on July 13th ruling, which declared XRP, and this is exactly what we're talking about. So, if you have XRP on Uphold, so if you have it in a wallet, if you have it somewhere else, and you're one of those that put it on Uphold or on an exchange to get the airdrop, now would be the time if we can figure out what's going on. But the airdrop's coming soon. I'll give more details about that later, but I don't want to focus any more on that. We've already been on for 23. Have it already been 23 minutes? That doesn't seem right. I feel like I just started. Have I really been talking that much? I know I don't talk a lot, right? XDC's up 1.27% to 0.519. Made a beautiful bounce right up to technical, a critical pivot level. And then it came right back down. This is when I always say standard operating procedure for XDC. It always does this. Always plays these wicks. It has to flush out retail every step of the way. But really, we should be coming up here at some point to 613. This is very hard for me to believe that this would be over. Nexo platform. Does Nexo allow US users? And the only reason I've been pushing BitUnix until the end of the year at least is you don't need to have a KYC in the USA. So the fact they don't make you KYC, and I know some of you don't want to do know your customer because you want the privacy of going on and off ramping without having to put your license on every single exchange, and I get that. You're running out of options. BitUnix is one of the last ones I know of that'll allow me to do it. So they do not want to give up those coins. Nope. They want you to keep it on there. And then when that airdrop comes, they're benefiting big time. All of them are that do it. So that's XDC. DGB. My baby. Remember we've talked. The move, first level, starting up to that 8-9. Ultimately, I think DGB's had a big move that's needed to happen. Remember the move we talked about when it was still within the formation? What did we talk about? DGB could be facing... It's a big move. It was a 50-something% from down there. So, it's been a big move in the making. And it could even go even higher. But that's the big line in the sand if it gets up to that 1079. It's been waiting a while. That's approximately a 1x for my portfolio when it gets up there. I know it's not at 006. It's just easier to say it. But, I don't know. Everything's flying right now. Everything that we bought when we were supposed to. It's really a beautiful sight to see. Like, it really is. Really is. I think I've covered all the tokens I want. No, I haven't. Bitcoin. And just like we said yesterday, Bitcoin, just because it's going up, and then it goes down, doesn't mean that's what alts are going to do. And most of them that we want are doing the opposite. Bitcoin by no means looks like it's done. Yes, it did not make a new high today, which is interesting at 44,482. Could it start consolidating? It could. Definitely looks like after this candle, Bitcoin's going to come down here. If I had to make a guess, it's coming down to 42,637. So what I'd be looking at for Bitcoin, and this could be the opposite for altcoins, Bitcoin's probably going to have about a 3% drop here, about 1,300 points. If I was calling for it, we're probably going to have between about a 1,300 point drop here, and it's probably unavoidable. Now, if we get some volume that shoots in to start the next daily, so be it. But this looks like it should bring us down. And you guessed it, ladies and gentlemen, the old-fashioned squeeze candle here. I think we're coming to the old-fashioned squeeze candle. We came up, and now it's time to squeeze it out if it's going to continue on, right? Remember I said 1 level, 2 level, and then you get the eventual breakout. Now it's on the consolidatory phase. Nothing ever goes straight up, nor do you want it to. So is this finally, when the Bitcoin dominance starts to slow down here, it's at 55% plus now. 55% of all money in crypto is in Bitcoin right now, isn't it? Let that sink in. 57.33 is where we targeted at a 68% probability. Not saying it has to get all the way up there. It's already within 2%. But it's becoming a possibility here. And it's attempting another breakout here. So I don't think Bitcoin's really, it might not be done here. But XRP, yeah, XRP's starting to pump. I told everybody, just give it a minute. Remember what I said? Everybody always says XRP sucks. It just wasn't ready yet. It's clearing out space. It's doing what it needs to do here. It's above where it needs to be. Had a few overzealous moves. Still bullish, like I said on that candle. We just needed to clear liquidity. Now what we're looking for, can we make a run up to 648? I don't know if we got that much steam within us, but it'd be something to continue seeing. Now somebody talked about the golden cross. The golden cross is the weekly golden cross. That's already been intact. The shorter ones, there's no way to really start a golden cross now, but the weekly 100% is in a golden cross. And the monthly right now, it's bouncing off the 20-day still. So, I mean, it's looking really good here. XRP looks good until it doesn't. It's a violent pull down in the monthly, though. So, we're going to see on this monthly candle exactly what's going on. So, that's basically what I got for everybody. Is there anything anybody would like to add? If not, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Please make sure to hit that like button. Consider subscribing to Tom's Army. Consider paying it forward by hitting or sending a YouTube super chat, or simply hitting that like button. We have 107 people here, 94 likes. You hit that like button, it spreads around the YouTube algorithm, and the analytics go into our favor, and we can allow more people to expand this fine back and forth, because we do have a special community here. Any other news with XRP, I can't really think of much. If you're watching my content, please make sure to hit that like button, or subscribe, and join the well over 19,300 subscribers, as we are continuing to make our journey to 20,000, as it's becoming closer and closer and closer to that monumental number. Let's see what this says. XRP price suggests bullishness as Ripple CEO credits the community with lawsuit win. Ripple CEO who gives a flying fuck? I don't care about that. That's just nonsense. I don't care. I want to see real stuff. That's one thing I do. I stay away from the dick battery, if you should say. Yeah, I think no problem, Ernie. Hey, better late than never. Better late than never. See, this is what I like to read. This is better. This looks like it'll at least hit. So XRP close to a pivotal support level. Whales are betting on this AI coin. The crypto market is observing a significant moment for Ripple's XRP as it approaches a pivotal support area. The outcome of this movement could be a determining factor in setting the future trend of this top altcoin. Did I say AI coin? this critical phase for XRP and Quebeta, an AI-focused altcoin, is blah, blah, blah. Who gives a fly? I don't care about that. XRP, a top altcoin in the crypto market, is now at a crucial juncture. Technical analysis reveals that XRP's price action is nearing a key support area of 55. What the hell is this? Am I on? Is this from? Did I click on something that I thought it looked interesting, but apparently not? Millions of XRP moved by Ripple giant as XRP price prints 3 green candles. So, popular tracking bot Whale Alert, which releases the details of large cryptocurrency movements. What do I think about microcaps? I mean, I don't know. That's a discussion for another day. I don't have the testicular fortitude here. Did I click on it? That's kind of funny. Community on a daily basis spotted 2 large XRP transfers carrying more than 83 million XRP cumulatively. The sender addresses of the largest one clearly belongs to Ripple DLT, Decacorn. Meanwhile, the XRP price has succeeded in rising over the past 24 hours and it is currently targeting a higher increase. 60 million XRP worth $37,039,282 transferred from Ripple to unknown wallet. Ripple transfers 83.8 million XRP to various wallets. According to the above-mentioned source, Ripple made an impressive transfer of 60 million XRP worth $37,039,282 in fiat. The transaction sent the funds to a wallet with an unknown owner, Whale Alert stated. Details of the transfer provided by the XRP Standard Explorer BitDump shows that after all these millions of XRP were sent to a Ripple-linked wallet and have so far continued to stay within the company, the second transaction where 23.8 million XRP were wired from an address with an unregistered owner to Bitstamp crypto trading venue was initiated by an ANN blockchain address. However, the above-mentioned XRP Explorer showed that it was also made from a Ripple-linked wallet. 23.8 million worth $14,657,017 USD of XRP transferred from my own wallet to Bitstamp. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I'm going to go inside. I'm going to go see what's going on with the family, and hopefully I'll see you on a later update. Bless you all, and please hit that